You look thoughtful, Inigo.
Sorry, I was daydreaming a little.
I noticed. What's on your mind then?
Do you ever wonder what it is all about? Life, I mean.
Sometimes. But living the way we do doesn't have a lot of time for pondering questions that don't affect our immediate survival.
That is true. Let us get back to the here and now.
Except the last 4 regrets. Sure, bounce some corners off for a pound. Boot up the arse.
What do you need, my friend?
How do you fare, sister? I hope all is well. Bit by bit, we bring honor to this land. And you've brought honor to the companions. More importantly, some gold. It's all in the swing. Let me show you. It sounds like Eastmarch is too busy with their ward to keep their own prisoners in line. One of them's escaped, and you're going to find that coward. At this point, they don't care what happens to her, and neither do I. Best to just kill her and be done with it. We choose our battles, and you've chosen yours.
Shit.
Someone else can take
Do
care
we
of
have to go this way?
The man with his face painted red. Don't let him take you home to bed. Guiding in name, he may talk big game. You'll find yourself largely misled.
Ah, you're fucking wrong there, Vilgus.
It's a curse. It has to be. I've got to get out of this town.
Erandur, get a hold of yourself. They're just dreams. Please tell her, Erandur.
Listen to your friend. They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you.
Erandur, she has a point. You keep telling us no harm will follow these dreams, but they must be an omen.
Give him a chance to speak. He's trying to help us.
What troubles you, my daughter? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vaermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a sin. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares. Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vaermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return, apart from visions of horror. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far
I
from
will.
benevolent.
Thank you.
I promise to answer all of your questions.
If you need anything.
Follow me.
The Wind Peak Inn features the finest bard in all of Dawnstar. Me.
Come on.
Follow me. It's this way. It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
I sometimes have a bad memory. Too much skooma back in the day.
It's our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered. Your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar was more than a mere coincidence.
Erandur seems trustworthy to me. Let's put an end to these nightmares.
Even in the dark, Skyrim is a
Can't
wonder
imagine
to
how tired
behold.
these people must be.
For Dawnstar!
Bloody done.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vaermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike. Once we get inside, all will become clear. Yes, my daughter. Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the Skull of Corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose. Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vaermina. Yes, you're right. I should have. But I didn't know what to say. The orcs raided the temple. I fled. I left my brothers and sisters behind. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs. I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within. Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible. Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help? The miasma was created by the priests of... because the rituals would last for months or even years. Sadly, yes. Those who've been under the effect of it for in some cases, a few never awoke at all. This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact. Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dawnstar. The tome bears the likeness of Vaermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. Check the shelves around the balcony. I'll check around the lower level. Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vaermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vaermina called the Dawnstar, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vaermina, or the unaffiliated. I will not lie to you. There is some risk involved, but I swear upon Lady Mara that I will do everything within my power. All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for... The laboratory adjoins... Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor. It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me. Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink. Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
No more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But, brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vaermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vaermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here to guard this skull with our lives. Yes, sirrah.
To the death.
Then let it be done.
You won't even live to regret this!
Not a chance. You puny weak. Never should have come here. Kill them! Kill them all!
How dare you defile this temple?
I think you're bleeding.
praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. How I envy you. I can only imagine the... Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of it. Indeed. My reverence for Vaermina, the inner sanctum, lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it. Wait. There, Thorin, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Erandur, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies.
I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara.
Then you leave me no choice. Time for your final breath.
Vaermina. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier, to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Erandur will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vaermina commands you.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me. In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend them, but instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here. There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.